Hello everyone, this is MF217. This is me just doing a bit of a recording test, just to make sure everything's all fine and dandy while I'm running something in the background on my end. Mostly just doing this thing called swag bucks. It's something my girlfriend is doing as well. She's been trying to boost my confidence in regards to being able to earn somewhat of an income, and I'm having something run in the background to basically more or less try and very, very slowly at that earn some form of income, considering I used to actually earn income from monetizing my videos on YouTube, but I can no longer monetize my videos at all, and when I still was able to, I was earning like next to nothing, only like a few cents worth at most. Anyways, so the last time I played Digimon World 4, you'll notice I had Weregarurumon X as my main Digimon. But now I have Alphamon as my main Digimon. My starter was Dorumon, by the way, so that's something to address there, should. Now then, so, I have hard mode unlocked, which is how I even get Alphamon in the first place. And, this is a bit tricky to figure out here, what I'm gonna do next. Because I have no idea whether or not I want to train the guns up, or train some of the other stuff up, because I could actually benefit from training the guns a bit more so I can have more damage output from ranged weapons and all that, without having to too much rely on magic and all that. Let me check my equipment real quick. I put the crush arms away because I don't think I'll really be having a need for those as much as I would the guns by comparison. Power Metal Beta plus 60, Speed Chip Beta plus 60, Dread Ram, that's because I'm trying to train magic as well. So Sword Break, Alpha free mod slots, that kind of speaks for itself considering what I just elaborated on. And these are my best skills as associated with Alphamon overall. Alphamon specializes in katana or glaive weapon units, and which is basically the same as Dorumon in that regard. Shot and Crush, I won't really be able to focus on training those two as much, not unless I manage to unlock something like Beelzemon, Imperialdramon, or maybe even either of the War Greymons. Because basically, let me do a bit of a demonstration here. Like, if I were to go to the weapons shop, like, right now, with Alphamon as my main Digimon, Alphamon specializes in bash weaponry, which, that actually is important and not just something to keep in mind for what weapon type is recommended for that particular Digimon in the game. Because it'll actually outright influence what weapons are most commonly stocked in the weapon shop. Like, you'll see a lot of these, even though there are like a few blunt, slash, and stab weapons here, like, there are no crush or shot weapons here. And the way to get crush and shot weapons into stock is to come to the weapon shop with a Digimon that specializes in either shot or crush, and then they'll be able to stock those types of weapons as if it was no big deal. Now, if you were to come in here with any of the other starter Digimon, or Dorumon for that matter, Dorumon would have mostly the same roster here, assuming it was the same level as Alphamon. And the other two would specialize in their respective blunt, slash, and stab weaponry, which is for Agumon, Vmon, and Gyomon, respectively. So right now, currently, I'm looking to prepare for the future a little bit when it comes to the weapons available in the shop right now. Like, I have Sword Break Alpha as my main weapon. I'm looking for a Sword Break Beta, but none of these available have mod slots on them. Again, it may seem like I'm not really doing all that much in this episode. This is just a recording test to make sure I can properly record this and upload it without any issues. Like, I know I'll be able to upload it without any issues, just I need to properly record something going on here, just to really emphasize the fact of the matter that, I don't know if I'm gonna need all that much, bits in order to... But let me just check something here real quick, because Metal Edamon is typically, yeah, I need 1 million bits. I am, like, not only slightly half the amount I need. Because, going over to Metal Edamon here real quick, he actually sells, useful weapons, and equipment, for whenever you, for instance, Like, I know the filter board, among the first things he has available when you donate to him is the filter board. That's actually required to progress the plot in the third area of the game known as Venom Jungle. So, that is why it is also not only the first thing you'll always have, no matter how many ranks of the junk shop you get, but is also simultaneously the cheapest thing you'll have to sell. Now, you'll notice most of the stuff he sells right now are actually stuff I can't even use yet. But it's best to get them while you can, as early as you can get. At least assuming if they have mod slots on them, because that's when these items will particularly be the most useful. He's also noteworthy for selling weapons of pretty much all of the primary 6 types. So he sells a bash, shot, crush, stab, slash, and blunt. But you're gonna have to keep in mind what level you currently are in terms of what he has stocked at any given moment. Because that can actually screw you over if you are too high level for when you go visit him at any given time. But for now, I'm going to make a little bit of a deposit. I'm going to drop 500k into the bank at the moment. I'm going to check on a few other things here real quick before I head out to... I don't really know why I'm checking the armor boards at all right now, because I already typically have the best stuff associated with my given level at the moment. So literally, if I were to get the Beast board right now, it would... Well, actually, I got a rarer version of the Beast board beta on me right now, like... So it actually boosts my stats a tad bit better than the regular Beast board does. It gives me higher strength for what this one gives in comparison to the regular Beast board beta. Now then, if you're wondering why exactly I'm not focusing on other weapons like the Achilles board, considering Alphamon is kind of a slowpoke early on, it's because when you get to Alphamon's second Force skill, you get the speed buff skill that basically increases your overall accuracy and evasion overall, and considering, while Alphamon doesn't have power up or power, well, actually I believe it does, no, it has Terra Freeze, lowers the attack speed of nearby enemies, lowers basically the accuracy and evasion, basically, of Terra Freeze of the enemies that are in range. So it gets that. It gets the opposite, which it does for itself and any allies nearby. Penny Cutter is... I need to work on training offensive magic of Blast here. Because I need to work on training that, because I might actually have a bit of a gold mine of what I have with Dark. Because I heard, of all the elemental moves in the game, I heard Dark is apparently the best suited to annihilate virtually every other opponent in the game, aside from possibly Mecha Rogue. But for the moment, right now as it currently stands, so you'll notice I came back here, and there's a good reason for that. Well... So, when you leave the screen, the shop will actually refresh with new items available in stock. Like, it'll restock on items you have bought and sold out for and all that. And it'll randomize the items it generates on a return visit to either have mod slots, have boosted stats, or some other thing altogether. So I got lucky with coming back here and getting a sword break beta of free mod slots. But that's going to be useful later, and... Let me check disk folder here real quick. If you're wondering about the keychains, I can't really do anything more of those at the moment. Because Prince Mamemon is kinda not really willing to trade stuff with me anymore. I don't really know what to do with the keychains, though. I could sell them, admittedly, but... I have no idea if they have any other legit use in the game, so I'm just going to not do anything with them right now and just leave them at the stock they currently have. Okay. So I deposited all those bits back into the bank. Come all the way over here. I got the sword break beta, which is what I want. With the free mod slots and all that, that's very, very good. Now, in terms of what system I'm emulating for in regards to this particular game, I am emulating the GameCube version of this game. The PS2 version, which a friend, associate of mine has slower load times than the GameCube version does. I cannot for the life of me remember or even know what the Xbox version was like. I never owned an Xbox in my life, and I only had only one experience with it in terms of actually legit having played any particular game on it at any particular point in time. And it was kind of a... I never had an experience long enough to actually get an association with it to put in any familiarity, blah blah blah, and I am going to basically do some... I am basically going to do some training right now for getting into the stronger levels of hard mode and all that. And most importantly, training my magic up so I don't lack too much in that area in regards to the magic I can use with Alphamon overall. So... Dang it. Might be better if I use Petty Cutter at the moment. So... Okay. Also, those statues with the crystals coming out of them in virtually every region of the game, that foreshadows the main boss opponent of that particular area. Like, first region is the Pokemon statue, second region is all my Otismon statues, third is Lucemon SM statues, even though he's simply referred to as Lucemon in this game. Either Shadow Lord mode or Satan mode, depending on your dub you're watching, and all that. And also in regards to some of my Otismon, Blau, Vamdemon, and stuff like that. And interestingly enough, Mecha X, his statues, for those more familiar with the later parts of the franchise, from anything after this game originally came out, we'll notice that Mecha X bears an uncanny resemblance to Craniumon, one of the Royal Knight Digimon. And that probably isn't too much of a coincidence, considering the main Digimon boss opponent, aside from Mecha Rogue proper in the final area of the game, is Lord Knightmon, aka Crusadermon, who is typically one of the more antagonistic Royal Knights overall, and as far as lore goes, considering one reason I typically do actually like the name Crusadermon over Lord Knightmon is the fact the Digimon in particular is kind of violent overall. It believes heavily in might makes right over anything else, and it is fanatically loyal to its cause. To the point, it won't really show all that much hesitation to do what it believes is right, no matter what cost it takes. And while Lord Knightmon works as a name overall because of the fact the main battalions that it would be controlling would indeed be the ultimate level Knightmon Digimon, which is actually one of the possible prior forms for it as well. The name Crusadermon works in its own right, considering not only the violent personality of the Digimon proper, but most importantly the fact it actually doesn't really look like a Knightmon all that much anymore, despite having usually evolved from them and all that. Now just get them lined up in a row and then fire. Like, the more enemies I hit at once, the more guaranteed I am for a tech up, so that's typically the standard word of the day when it comes to this these sort of attacks in this game. And the main reason I came to the fortress, even though I'm very high level at this point, is because I know Petty Cutter will hit quite a few things in short order, so... And because of the Dreadram beta, I can literally just restock on magic by just... Actually, I'm going to experiment with something here now that they're kind of clustered together to one I can't really miss. Just having to hang in there. I'm just trying to figure out something I can really discuss just to keep my mind off of things. I know there are a lot of people who say this is a movie tie-in in terms of overall the reason this game exists. And to a certain extent, that is only partially true. Like, a lot of the adverts for this game do indeed reference bits of the X Evolution movie, but aside from a few elements here and there, the game itself is otherwise X Evolution in name only. Not that it's really saying much when it comes to X Evolution overall, just if people say the plot is incomprehensible in this game, then they clearly have not seen X Evolution proper, in which the plot is kinda... well, it kind of expects you to already know a lot of who these Digimon are in terms of what they can do. A lot of all there in the manual regarding the X antibody overall. Like, cause the movie doesn't really go out of its way to explain to you what exactly these things are. Like, it doesn't really coach you on how the mechanics of this version of the digital world works. And so the movie and this game are kind of guilty of that in some way or form. So it's not just something exclusive to this game, it's also something that was already kind of a bit of an issue of the OVA/movie or whatever you want to call it. So, okay, so one shot of Petty Cutter actually can give me multiple tech-ups if I hit multiple enemies. And I kind of got bored of that one, just wanted to see if I can get any enemies closer to me that I could force in the range. Whoops. Okay, let's do a bit of evaluation from that. So Blast got leveled up quite a bit during all that. So just trying to figure out an easier way to navigate these guys. Should I? Here we go. Now I am going to really experiment with something here, because I am going to debunk something a lot of people criticize regarding this game overall, like the fact enemies can apparently stun lock you and leave you vulnerable to being unable to escape. But as you can see, I can literally just do that by holding down the B button and pushing in the right direction of the analog stick. And then that pushes enemies out of the way. It doesn't damage them, but it is a... Oh, hi! Who joined?
Me.
I am actually recording something as a bit of a test right now. You can say if you want. I just forgot I was in the general chat for my server. Like.
Ah, okay. I can mute myself if it helps.
Is Link and Power on?
Other than Link, he's talking in the Game Talk channel, but he's not. I don't know if he's able to voice right now.
Well, could you ask? Because I can't really look at the Discord thing just yet. So I kind of got to deal with these enemies first, and then I'll be able to look at it. Because I got to pause the recording anyway to enable screen share on this. Since now that I know people are online right now, better get ready for that. Wow.
I said, Marty's asked if you can join the VC. Well, that's interesting. Tomorrow I'm looking forward to it.
So what's...
Nintendo Direct Mini. The Nintendo Direct tomorrow.
Apparently Smash Bros. Is part of it, and...
He says, not right now, he's in the bathroom.
Okay. Like, apparently the Twitter post mentioned Smash Bros, and I can only imagine what Smash fans are gonna be like if they don't announce any character this time.
I still need to get the fighter pass too. I don't have the money though.
I thought you said you didn't want the fighter pass though, because you didn't want Min.
Until I changed my mind when Steve was announced and Sephiroth is bonus. I never played 7, but who doesn't know who Sephiroth is? He's that known that you don't have to.
Right, if you could just, excuse me for a moment here. I'm going to,
Sure.
pause the recording here real quick. I am going to, pause the recording, enable screen share on Discord, and then unpause the recording whenever maybe Link gets back on, and maybe we'll figure out something from there, I guess.
Or is that the hidden exit?
Okay, recording again. I am just doing my own thing here, as I mentioned before when I started recording. This is mainly a test just to see if everything's all gonna work out in the end with something I'm doing in the background on my end.
But that didn't matter. That was the normal. So I gotta get the second green star and stamp.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Not that lives are much of a concern for me right now, considering I've got Triple Crown worth of lives. Fire flower, yay! I like fire flower peach. Gotta go in here as fast as I can. I'm fired Laponian.
Didn't you at one point play DMO at one point? I could have sworn you did, like Digimon Masters?
Yeah, ages ago.
Yeah, I know of like the Stone Age of when I met you the first time in terms of when you were playing that.
Played
Like
years ago. It's
what?
been a couple of years since I played.
Well, a lot has changed, shockingly so. Like, well, the most cynical thing I can say right off the bat is gotten more pay to win, but that just kind of.
I hate when games take that approach.
That's the most cynical and most blunt thing I can say about what has changed over anything else in the entire goddamn game at this point. Now, the game kind of already had its faults from the beginning, like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat that bit at least.
Yeah.
But now it's just kind of gotten out of hand, like. Although, to give them some credit, at the very least, we are not going years on end without any new Digimon additions to the entire roster. Because actually, not only are they adding new Mons, but we're actually starting to see relatively obscure Mons make actual appearances in media for the first time in quite a while. Like some of them have appeared in games before, but not in a 3D sort of sense. Polygonal 3D is what I mean by that. So some of these have appeared in sprite form, but now this is their first chance to really shine in 3D form, basically.
The second one is for.
Although some of these Digimon have already appeared in 3D games by this point, like mostly the remaining Royal Knights that for a while have been in the games elsewhere on the Digimon franchise that are being added to DMO very late into the game.
Hey, got a stamp. Got the stamp. Yay. Let's see. We want to go. Yeah, let's head this way. So we're going this way. Bum, 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 bum. We're going to Mount Mustache. This is the one that I swear is a knockoff of Super Mario Kart. I meant to do that.
Okay.
Hey, I got the first green star, that's all that matters.
But yeah, for those watching the recording and all that, or rather, will be watching the recording when I upload this eventually, the reason I am being more cautious of attacking the Mummymons in this area is actually not because I can't handle them, it's because of the fact I actually know what the status ailment I'm currently inflicted with does. It is called Curse, and what it does is slow down character movement in terms of being able to rapidly make attacks. Like, no matter how much you button mash the A button, for example, when it comes to making attacks, so long as the curse element is in play, while you are in this particular dungeon, and I believe one other it appears in as well, your actual attack speed will be slower, as opposed to what it would be normally when in any other location other than here.
Hi, by the way.
Sorry about that. I was just trying to explain something to the future viewers of this video, and I'm doing a test recording to see if I can run something in the background while doing this, without having to basically alt-tab the window and all that, you know?
I see, then. I'm just now waking up myself.
So has your sleep schedule been as hectic as mine as of late, or?
Not really. I just tend to sleep a bit later.
Because with me, I'm actually keeping an eye on a digital monster V-Pet right now. Got Metal Mummymon here. I'm currently just... Got Metal Mummymon I'm focused on here, and I got Metal Greymon on the opposite side of the screen.
I see.
And from what I noticed, when I'm paused here, I'm like in the middle of a level up, but about to level up is what I mean. Okay, Metal Grandma doesn't need any taking care of at the moment, just
Okay, missed the second star.
Okay, good. Good. And in fact, I'm almost about to level up just as I get to this floor sand labyrinth. That is also very good. For reasons that'll become clear in just a moment.
Okay, need the second star on this map.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, these Minotaurmon can actually be kind of annoying if you don't know what you're dealing with.
Oh, there's going to be a pine form where I'm gonna have to.
But yeah, when the Minotaurmon get to like about half health or so, they will focus so adamantly on trying to get to that base that is behind a barrier you can't access. And when they do that, they will almost exclusively focus on that and not you, giving you plenty of time to basically initiate a counterattack, so to speak. Okay. So I'm just gonna do myself a bit of a favor and grind my spells up a bit since I just got a fresh level up, so... I am working on trying to progress through Sand Labyrinth overall. I just gotta remember which path it is I have to take in order to get to the boss. I believe it was either Skull Greymon or Anomalocaramon that's in its particular area, aka Scorpiomon for those who don't know what I'm referring to.
Don't want me, I'm just killing myself on purpose.
So, it's literally the main reason the actual Scorpiomon did not appear in media was literally because of its complex design.
I don't know, I guess.
I could have sworn you mentioned something like that the other day, and I was wondering, is that actually the case?
I called him stupid.
I remember saying that.
I could have sworn you did. You said something about its design was so complex that it was barely ever used in animated media. Like, I could.
Maybe I was reading something off of TV tropes or something.
I don't know. I could have sworn at one point you said something like that. Just.
I don't remember saying anything about Scorpiomon recently.
Fair enough.
There, like Spanish. Yeah. Like
You know, I don't understand how in the whole 25th anniversary game Sonic Forces, Tails makes a big deal out of Infinite being faster than Sonic. When it was like either Sonic 2 or 3, in which Eggman flat out outran the guy like no tomorrow just on his bare feet. So you can understand why I'm like, why is that such a big deal to focus on Infinite's abilities? When you consider Eggman literally outran Sonic on foot at one point in the classic game. Like, and unlike Infinite, who is basically a reality warper, Eggman is an ordinary fucking human who is very fat, but otherwise has very long legs.
Not to mention Shadow.
Shadow is by Chaos Control, but the point is, all these other examples have an actual explanation, but Eggman does not.
This one.
I mean, I'm saying that... hang on.
Thank you, you
Hang on.
stupid.
Because I don't know where you're trying to go out of Shadow there. Were you referring to Chaos Control or referring to something else?
Let me just...
TV.
Okay, he enforcement.
Here you go. Here you go.
I can't look at it right now, so... I
posted it in voice chat.
Okay, I'm pausing after Link had to post a bit of a video just he was trying to pull up a moment ago. Okay, so back to what I was doing. Oh, nice. Okay. Map. Okay, so it might take me a while to remember where exactly I had to go to get to a certain, from point A to B in this particular labyrinth. Oh, I KO'd him like no tomorrow, like wow. For once, I normally use this place as a bit of a training ground, but considering I'm trying to flat out make progress, I am not wanting to waste time for once. Even though this video has already gone on for over 40 minutes at this point. So. By the way, speaking of 40-minute videos, how's Doug Walker been on his content as of late? Like, I'm just asking because I haven't checked on his goddamn channel in quite a while. Like,
Fire flower. Last thing I watched, which I found very interesting, was for a Dark Toons, a Disney fan section of a Frozen 3, which I enjoyed.
you know, among those various other side projects he's been doing as of late, the whole What If Scar raised Simba one, I actually did give some look into, it merely because I actually found the premise overall to be actually quite promising. Because it actually does make you wonder, what if Scar had a different approach to claiming the throne? In which he basically made it to be so that he manipulated Simba into believing that Scar was his actual father and not Mufasa.
Would be interesting.
Like, he rigged the stampede still, but he did so in a way that basically made it so he was the one who saved Simba in the end and revealed himself to quote-unquote be Simba's actual father and not Mufasa.
I know I read one, I think, where basically when Scar did that, Simba, what have you done? There were other animals around, and so Scar couldn't put the blame on Simba and ended up adopting him against his will. He didn't want to, but it was either that or out himself for what happened.
You know, now that I think about it, aside from fan-related works, it's not often we see any other animals aside from Timon and Pumbaa or even Zazu. or the hyenas or lions, but really the biggest contributing factors are the hyenas and lions any day of the week. Any other animal is just... The lion guard was the biggest exception in that overall.
Stamp is hard to get.
Like, the lion guard was literally almost entirely about other animals and not just the frickin' lions or hyenas.
We need that fire flower. Wait till the here.
Even then, anybody who's read a good chunk of fanfics for Lion King will know that isn't really the first time anyone has gotten the crazy idea to do that. Because I remember having read a fan comic which made a big deal of an elephant that was trying to go to an elephant graveyard to die, and then one of the many ancient ancestors of Mufasa basically was like, he saved the elephant from a bunch of hyenas even though the elephant was trying to die anyway, and the elephant returned the favor by basically being a sort of, what's the term I'm looking for here, like advisor or something like that, or someone who will stand up for him where nobody else would, or something like that?
Defender?
I wouldn't know. I haven't really gotten very
Someone
far
who
into it.
isn't outright related to the king and the overall association he does, but someone who will adamantly defend him if there's something seriously wrong or something is put into question.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that again. I need a cactus. Where can I get cactus? I might prefer scampering up the flagpole deal.
Yikes, this is a lot harder of a boss fight than I remember, because maybe this is the first time I've done Skull Grandma on hard mode, so... To be fair, I am technically a bit underleveled for this, but with my gear being as souped up as it is, it's kinda...
Hey, get your boomerang. Give me the 1-up, 100.
So it's kind of funny, I was talking about the whole elephant graveyard thing for a brief moment there, and Skull Greymon is who I ended up facing here, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mushroom Hound.
I just find that funny that I couldn't remember who the boss was for a while, and instantly, the moment I bring up anything elephant graveyard related, it ended up being Skull Greymon.
Perfect. Got what I wanted.
Which, maybe is not Skull Mammothmon, obviously, but the V-Pet I have off to the side I'm looking at every now and then does have Skull Greymon become Skull Mammothmon in that, if you so wish.
I got what I came here for. Good.
Okay.
That was easy.
So I got
have Fire Flower with a...
Got the Skull Greymon ID, one of the keys to Station X. So the Anomakaramon, aka Scorpiomon ID, is what I need next. And I know exactly where I need to go to get that. But first, time to sell a bit of my extra items I have on hand. I got quite a bit of loot from that dungeon and a few other areas nearby, so might as well sell.
Be faster. That's fine. As long as the cat is safe, that's all that matters, really.
What?
So the... Whee!
Ah, blaster guns, eh? I am just going to hold on to the Power Metal Beta for the Dark Element. I'm going to hold on to that. I might actually do something with it. I mean, it does save me the money I have to buy it otherwise on my own. Just so I can know immediately what to do with the other ones, I can at least buy ability chip,
Smack this way.
buy this, and we are good.
Jump. Smack.
Okay.
Whee!
Okay.
There we go. Cat 2, scamper up the flagpole. Me win. Need to get to the top of the flagpole. World 3 boss, the Bullet Bill Express.
Come all the way over here. Just gonna open this one booster pack I have just so I can clear it out of the inventory real quick. You know, I still need to do Power a favor and figure out where to get the Prince of Mamimon card, because we're both missing that particular card on the collectibles in this particular game. Like, okay.
Yes, star. Stupid cat.
Okay. So navigate to terminal area. Okay, good. But yeah, I'm going to pull something up on my phone real quick. I'm gonna pull something up on my phone real quick because I'm gonna kind of need it for later.
Stupid cat-eared bullet bills.
Man, this must have been posted ages ago with what I'm trying to pull up here. Like,
And the third one.
okay, I'm just going to pull down a bit of a note paper and just write this little thingamajig down.
Stamps in there, but landing on down there and killing that stupid guy without getting hit. Gotta hurry and get on the train, otherwise it'll leave me behind. Stupid cat can't even hit me.
Okay. So I think I got all that freaking memorized. So I got it all written down on a bit of a cheat sheet I have to focus on when I do get to that point. I'm just going to be recording for however long I feel like it, I guess, just to see if this test is going to work as much as I hope it will.
That is some bullshit. There, saying. Stupid thing.
So Tyrannomon actually gives you a tad few frames a moment to counterattack with an attack of your own, prior to him using Blaze Blast is what it's called, I think? Fire Blast? Blaze Blast? I can't remember what his signature move is called.
That's where you're kicking, dog. No, I'm not using the gold leaf. I want the cannon hat. Ugh, stupid and fulfill.
Ooh, data.
Fuck you all.
Meanwhile, do I even want to know what's going on your end, Aki?
I'm playing Mario 3D World, that's all.
Now that I realize that my chance to get Super Mario 3D All-Stars is kind of running out at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It don't need to be available till the end of next month, I believe.
Though, from what I heard, how good is the actual porting of the games that are included to the Switch?
It's essentially direct emulator. That's basically it's emulating the original game.
So, for example, if let's say any particular game was not optimized properly for 60 frames per second, it would emulate it in such a way that even though the Switch could probably run said games on 60 frames flat, it would actually not fully do so, and it will actually emulate the frame drops it would have had normally.
Yeah, I think.
Because the reason I ask that is because Donkey Kong 64 did not do that on the Wii U Virtual Console, and that actually revealed to be later bite itself in the ass in regards to that.
Sorry, right now I'm trying to kill Pom Pom right now.
It's fine, I'm trying to focus on figuring my way around some areas.
I don't have any power up, so I gotta hope I can use Peach's floating ability to grab the flagpole stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
That's taken care of.
Course clear, and I rescued the blue Strixie princess.
Grief Wasteland, I think there's a switch I might need to hit here just before I go immediately into the next stupid. Was it Great Wasteland I was supposed to go to, or somewhere else I was supposed to go to first? It's not gonna matter at this rate. I think I'm still going the right way. Yeah, I'm still going the right way. The plants that... I did that by accident with that one. Rapid inventory is kind of full at the moment.
Banquet with Istocrat. Oh god, this guy. Finding the cactus was the best for this.
So I know where I need to go is up ahead into the next dungeon, but again, let's see if there's any switches I need to hit here just in case I need to hit anything in order to get into the X station.
Meh.
That seems like a bit of an odd placement for a lone box like that. Dang it. Tried to do something there that didn't quite work out as way I hoped.
But you get jump on the head. I thought you had the ground pound on the head. But no, you got to jump on the head too. Let's point it.
And that... So I need the IDs in order to move forward from here, so that's a dead end for now. So I got everything from there. I need to just retrace a little bit.
Underworld 4. Real. It's desert level.
So what my inventory is not full, what the frick? Where'd you come from? I believe that will sort itself out later. that's a dead end. Leave no stone unturned in terms of what I'm doing right now. Oh, hello, crown enemy.
Probably not gonna pull it off, but yeah, I know.
No drops, but it's still a significantly large chunk of XP it gave, so that's a plus, I guess.
Alright, get on the phone. Where's Lefty though? And don't look at the map. Lake Lapcast.
Going to Ancient Ruins, because that is the next place I have to go in order to be able to progress any further.
I'm not gonna. I've wasted enough time and effort with this. We're just gonna go to the. Okay, so that's False White Coliseum. Ah, there's one star I haven't got yet. Final bout with Cast Boom Boom. We grab the bomb and we throw it. Bang! Get open.
Dang it. Okay, no map, 2 paths open up, and I have to... I just came that way, so... Okay, so there's somewhere a point of convergence in the middle. I have to...
So he gave up.
Okay. Good. What is over here? Nah, I'm not gonna take it. Ooh, map. Voila! Okay, that one kind of I will admit.
So it's gonna be a while before Fury Bowser comes around again.
So go this way. There was a room I must have forgot.
Another one, come on.
Take that.
There. Dang. There it is.
Going to the
Next
next
time I
floor of
can
Ancient Ruins.
car. Thank you, Bowser Jr.
So apparently Vamp said something about him not being able to join the call for a while.
God, now the arena
Like,
is fight.
Link. Vamp said something about him not being able to join the call for some time. Link.
What?
Vamp said something last night about him not being able to join the call for some time now or something.
Oh. His parents are gonna be COVID-free, so he might not be here for a few weeks.
So it's his grandparents that he has the ability to voice chat with, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I suppose so, or something. That's who he's gonna be visiting, I guess.
Okay, because I'm assuming he goes back and forth between a few places at least every 2 weeks. So that's the normal routine of it anyway.
I see
Since
that.
his mom and dad had COVID, they were in isolation, so he couldn't really go back to them after the initial 2 weeks of, I'm assuming, his grandparents, so... Also, I apologize if there was dogs barking in the background. I can't really do anything about that.
Fine.
Pheromone.
Oh, good. How perfect. Perfect timing.
If I'm not mistaken, Pheromone's shield is made of Chrome Digizord, right?
Repeat that?
Hold on, I got a bit of an itch.
I'll just hide right here. I just say.
Pheromone shield, something about it is Chrome Digizord or something similar going on there?
I don't know, probably. Also, gotta use the bathroom.
Yeah, okay,
Right
take your
back.
time.
Get lost. Stupid. Bye-bye, Fury Bowser. Try again next time. Walkway Coliseum gets to wave the flag. So the slip skate, I don't think it's ever going to get that right. Okay. Let's see. Hello, my friend. Yeah, this is the way. Crickety Tower, Blue Point Buckle.
So it's not on this floor, it's the next floor I have to worry about. The thingamajig showing up.
You can see the damn possum all the time. You can't. That's the gimmick of this stupid place. At least now, for the first batch, I know how to easily... Damn. It again.
Wait.
Time limit to get all those is a fight. Can't see where the fuck you're running on. I'm
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, anything in this room I should worry about?
Where was that last back?
Okay, I believe floor 3 is where the boss is, so I believe that's what I have to do with this particular spot here. Now, for anyone watching is wondering why I'm going so far out of my way to kite around this guy. Basically, if I hit the shield, it's an automatic block. No ifs, ands, or buts. So I gotta hit this guy in anywhere that doesn't touch his little shield he has going for him. Tell me there's a dark tower a bit here.
Oh! Damn it. Didn't see the gap and fell. That was the last batch, too, probably.
Aha!
The time in which to get all the blue coins is tight, so I can't just stop and steal the blossoms as I go, like when you're first scaling it.
Knew someone was off here.
Oh, that is some bullshit. F you, Fury Belver.
Okay, that switch has been hit, so...
Fucking Fury Belzer. Way to stop the asshole from showing up at all when you're trying to focus on something.
Okay, so I know where the boss room is now, I just...
Some bullshit. I was done by the quarter of the game. I got that last coin game. That was bullshit.
Okay.
Finally! I just get the down. Just gotta get the catcher.
Now go up. Hurry, watch your step.
And back finally.
Okay, welcome back.
Now I have more. So I can do. I know what to do. Got it. Well, I got the last cat shard. Got the last cat shiny shard. But I didn't okay. Do this again. Yes, I know. A shine appeared right there. You can stop pointing that out, game. And you know what? It's gonna retry that. Because yes, I see where the thing appears. You have to show me every frickin' time. Not 5. I can retain memory better than 5 seconds. I'm not gonna do this. And Bowser's coming again.
And I'm the Karaman, at long last.
That is some bullshit. I had that shot. I had that. That is BS game.
That took a bit more out of me than I thought it did, but oh well. Plenty of space. And the loot was kind of trash, unfortunately.
Damn it. Yeah, just die, you stupid piece of shit. Just die, you stupid plumber. At least that'll make the stupid Bowser fuck off for a while. Fuck you, Bowser, and everything you stand for. I only need 2 more cat shines and then I'm kicking your ass again. Look forward to that, asshole. Teach you. Kick your ass again. It'll be the 3rd time I kick your ass. Oh, come on, that's some bullshit. I didn't fall. I could turn that off where it shows me exactly where it appeared every fucking time. Cause like, yeah, it's totally gonna move from 5 seconds ago.
Ah, dang it.
Gap in the platform. I'm a 5-second nap while you show me where the fucking shine is for the 80th time. Got the shine finally. Fuck you. That's 39. I'd have the number of shines I need if it weren't for...
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so what's this? That's Chris Klein Castle, huh? There's a massive island out there. I must investigate that. Let's see for me. Okay, so if we head back towards that, there's an island cluster over there I'm curious about.
And I'm just going to abruptly stop here, so thank you for being part of the test and all that, and I'll see you next time.